Hey everybody, I want to give you a quick story. This is Dr. Ilya Skolnikoff here, and I'm right here at Triad of Health Family Healing Center. It's right back there. Quick story about success versus failure and relying on other people. I figured out early in life, based upon some experiences I had, that if I was going to really succeed at whatever I were to do, I'd have to rely on myself. And I'd have to surround myself with people who were, why don't we say, responsible for what they did and also motivated about what they were doing. So when I was in high school, and around my sophomore year or so, there was a class I had, a advanced algebra class that I was not doing well at. I mean, honest to goodness, I was failing the class. Okay, I'll just be honest with you. And so because I was doing so poorly, my parents were able to arrange that I go and see a tutor. So I went and saw this tutor, this great Chinese American guy. He was good. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I didn't really understand what he was talking about, to be honest with you, because he was so good. He didn't really know how to break down the algebra really in a way that was really, really simple and easy to understand, where I could go through it in, like x times y equals xy, like really, really easy. Okay. Anyway, but he was good. Okay. So, and it turns out that after I got tutored, I still was having troubles with my algebra. So here's what happened. I ended up having to, repeat the class in summer school, but that's actually not what I wanted to talk to you about. I was so frustrated with the class. One of the reasons I was not doing well was the instructor was absent about 75% of the time. There would always be these substitute teachers, and going from one teacher to the next teacher to the next teacher to the next teacher just caused me to not be able to follow the information that they were teaching. It was really, really super frustrating. So one day she came in after having not been there for 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. She would only come in once every couple weeks, but she still got paid. They never fired her. That's how the public school system works. So I said, I'm having some trouble with this, I'm having some trouble with that. But it was the whole class that was there. It's a public school, right? So she started going over some equations, and the way she taught was she would just write everything out and say, okay, yeah, that's how it works. I said, well, how did you get to this? How did you get to that? And how did you get to that? She says, it's right there. Just follow it. Just copy it down. That's what you need to know. I said, okay, that's like I don't get it. I'm failing your class, lady. I'm getting D's, sometimes F's in each test. Throw me a bone to chew on over here. Okay. So she didn't really appreciate what I was saying. She just said, look, that's all I have. That's all I can do. Some of the other students were better than me, and some of them also didn't get it. But I definitely was not one of the better students in the class. I'll just let you know flat out. I'm not going to lie to you here. Okay, I was really having trouble in this class. So I got really frustrated. I just thought, this lady's never showing up. She's not even willing to explain it. What does she expect? She doesn't. I said, look, you don't even want to do your job. You don't even want to teach this class. You're ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm out of here. So I slammed the door. I left the class. Right when I slammed the door, I guess because there was so much force, when the door closed, she had this little photo of a family member and herself sitting on the door sill, and that thing fell and it broke when it hit the floor. So I kind of heard a noise, and I thought, man, did I just break all the glass? But I didn't. I just broke that one photo of her and her family. She was able to get it reframed. So when I got back home, I told my mother what was going on. She said, oh, Ilya, that's just terrible. We're gonna have to call the school and let them know what happened, and that you're still coming back. I said, yeah, okay, I'll go back. So they ended up not kicking me out of the class. I stayed in the class, but it didn't matter that much anyway. The lady never really showed up to class, and I ended up failing the class and needing to repeat the class. So the moral of the story is, be very, very careful who you choose as a mentor or a teacher. Be careful of who you follow. If you have a good instructor or teacher, you can do well. If you have a good role model who really cares about sharing something with you, whether in any area of your life, whether it be cooking or learning how to play an instrument or doing well with finances or whatever, an attorney or somebody who can help you with your health, like what I do, no matter what, get somebody who's good, who's documented what they do, who really cares, who's motivated about helping you, and then follow them. But be careful who you choose. Don't just choose them based upon money, because I was going to a public school, it was free. I don't think that was the best choice. My tutor was okay, but yeah, be careful of who you follow. Thanks for watching. This is Adventures of Dr. Ilya #4.